Welcome back to channel name Coins Master, the ultimate destination for all things coin collecting, rare finds, and historical treasures. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1992 D Roosevelt dime. Yes, you heard it right, a dime that's worth a staggering $9.3 million. Buckle up, because this is a story packed with history, mystery, and, of course, money. Before we jump into why this little coin is worth such an astronomical amount, let's first explore its origins. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his personal battle with polio, made him a beloved figure. The dime's design was created by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. Fast forward to 1992. By this time, the Roosevelt dime had been in circulation for nearly 5 decades, and millions of them had been minted. But among these millions, a very small number of 1992 dimes from the Denver Mint contained a unique error that makes them extraordinarily rare and valuable today. So, what makes this coin so special? The 1992 D Roosevelt dime is part of a group of coins known as transitional error coins. These errors occur when a coin is struck using mismatched dies, in this case, a die from 1992 and a die meant for 1993. This mismatch resulted in subtle differences that make this dime a true anomaly. The most notable difference lies in the lettering on the coin. Look closely at the spacing and style of the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust." On the error coin, the letters are slightly misaligned, and the overall finish has a unique appearance due to the die error. Now, here's the kicker. Only a handful of these transitional error coins have ever been discovered. That scarcity, combined with the coin's fascinating backstory, has driven its value through the roof. So, how did this dime end up being worth $9.3 million? Let's talk about the coin collecting market. Rare coins are highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. In 2023, a pristine example of the 1992 D Roosevelt dime transitional error sold at auction for a record-breaking $9.3 million. This sale shocked the numismatic world and solidified this coin's legendary status. Several factors contributed to this jaw-dropping price. Rarity. As we mentioned, only a few of these coins are known to exist. Condition. The auctioned coin was graded as MS68, meaning it was in near-perfect condition. Historical significance. Transitional errors like this one capture a unique moment in minting history. Demand. The combination of rarity and historical significance makes this coin a must-have for elite collectors. If you're wondering whether you might have one of these million-dollar dimes hiding in your change jar, here's what to look for. First, check the date and mint mark. It must be a 1992 D, that's the Denver Mint mark. Then, examine the lettering for any irregularities. If you think you've found one, it's crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Authentication and grading not only confirm a coin's authenticity but also determine its condition and ultimately its value. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on why coins like the 1992 D Roosevelt dime are so captivating. They're not just pieces of metal, they're pieces of history, each with its own story to tell. And sometimes, as in this case, those stories can be worth millions. What if I told you that a simple dime, a coin you might find at the bottom of your pocket, could be worth a staggering $9.2 million? That's right. Today we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1987 P Roosevelt dime, its history, its mysterious value, and why it's capturing the attention of collectors worldwide. So, buckle up because this story is as thrilling as it gets. First, let's talk about the Roosevelt dime's origins. This coin was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and much of World War II. His efforts in establishing the March of Dimes to combat polio also inspired the decision to place his portrait on the dime. The design, created by John R. Sinnock, has remained largely unchanged for decades, symbolizing resilience and unity. But what makes the 1987 P Roosevelt dime so special? To understand, we need to explore its production and some fascinating anomalies. In 1987, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 2.8 billion Roosevelt dimes. That's a huge number, making this coin common in circulation. The P mint mark, located on the obverse near the date, signifies it was minted in Philadelphia. Most of these coins are worth their face value of 10 cents. So why is there talk of one being worth $9.2 million? The answer lies in the mysterious world of coin errors and rare specimens. In the world of numismatics, small details can lead to big money. Coins with minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements, are highly sought after. While the majority of 1987 P dimes are ordinary, rumors have circulated about a one-of-a-kind specimen valued at $9.2 million. What could make a dime so valuable? Some speculate it's a unique error coin, perhaps struck on the wrong planchet or with a misaligned die. Others believe it could be tied to an experimental minting process or even an unintentional creation. Unfortunately, concrete evidence supporting the $9.2 million claim remains elusive, fueling debate among collectors. If you're searching for rare dimes, here's what to look for: minting errors. Check for double strikes, off-center designs, or unusual markings. Metal composition. Rare planchets can dramatically increase a coin's value. Condition. Coins in mint state, uncirculated and with no wear, fetch higher prices. Provenance. Some coins gain value due to their history or connection to a famous collection. Always verify your finds with a professional coin grader. A small investment in authentication could lead to a massive payday. The coin market is no stranger to jaw-dropping sales. For example, a 1794 flowing hair silver dollar sold for over $10 million, and rare pennies have fetched millions too. The potential for a $9.2 million dime isn't entirely out of the question, especially if it's truly one of a kind. For those interested in investing, coin collecting offers a unique combination of history, art, and potential profit. But remember, the key to success is knowledge. So, is there a 1987 P Roosevelt dime worth $9.2 million? While the claims remain unverified, the possibility keeps collectors on the hunt. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting, this story shows the excitement and intrigue of coin collecting. Who knows? The next time you're sifting through your change, you might just strike gold or silver. This tiny coin may look ordinary to most people, but what if I told you that a single 1980 P Roosevelt dime sold for an astonishing $9.1 million? Yes, you heard that right, $9.1 million for a dime. How is that even possible? Stay tuned because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and rarity of the 1980 P Roosevelt dime. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the history of the Roosevelt dime. This coin was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the United States through the Great Depression and much of World War II. His connection to the March of Dimes campaign, which raised money to fight polio, made this an especially fitting tribute. The 1980 P Roosevelt dime was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P mint mark. It's made of a copper-nickel alloy, which replaced the 90% silver composition used in earlier dimes. While billions of these coins were minted, the one that fetched $9.1 million is far from ordinary. Before we dive into the story of this multimillion-dollar dime, let's briefly discuss what makes coins valuable. There are three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Rare coins with unique errors, pristine condition, or fascinating stories tend to fetch the highest prices at auctions. The 1980 P Roosevelt dime is a modern coin, but the one we're talking about today stands out for an extraordinary reason: it's a mint error. Now, let's get to the star of the show, the 1980 P Roosevelt dime that sold for $9.1 million. This dime became legendary due to an incredibly rare and significant minting error. Unlike typical dimes, this particular coin was struck on a gold planchet, a mistake that likely occurred during a transitional period at the U.S. Mint. gold planchet errors are among the rarest in numismatics. The presence of gold and the coin's impeccable condition, graded as MS67 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), combined to make this dime an unparalleled collector's item. At an auction in, insert auction year, fierce bidding drove the price to an unbelievable $9.1 million, setting a record for any Roosevelt dime. This sale stunned the numismatic world and made headlines worldwide. You might be wondering, what about other 1980 P Roosevelt dimes? Can they also be valuable? While most dimes from this year are worth only face value, a few exceptions can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For instance, coins in mint state with high grades like MS67 or MS68 can sell for $100 to $500. Coins with unique errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks, are also highly sought after. So, how can you tell if your 1980 P Roosevelt dime is valuable? Here are some tips. Check the condition. Look for coins that are free of scratches, wear, or tarnish. The shinier and more detailed, the better. Look for errors. Examine your coin under a magnifying glass. Watch for off-center strikes, double images, or unusual features. Get it graded. If you think your dime is special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it evaluated. Who knows? You might have a hidden gem sitting in your change jar right now. The story of the 1980 P Roosevelt dime proves that even the smallest and most overlooked objects can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth taking a closer look at your coins. You never know what treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from the world of coin collecting. And let me know in the comments, what's the most interesting coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Imagine owning a dime so rare and valuable that it's worth a jaw-dropping $9.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1998 P Roosevelt dime, a coin that's captured the hearts of collectors worldwide. Stay tuned as we unravel its history, unique features, and why this seemingly ordinary coin holds such extraordinary value. To truly appreciate the 1998 P Roosevelt dime, we must first explore the legacy of the Roosevelt dime series. Introduced in 1946, this coin was designed to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt's impact on America was monumental. The dime was chosen for his tribute due to his association with the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to combating polio, a disease he personally battled. The Roosevelt dime replaced the Mercury dime and has been in continuous production since 1946. But what makes the 1998 P version so special? Let's find out. The 1998 P Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. At first glance, it appears to be a standard coin. However, what sets this dime apart is a combination of rarity, error, and market dynamics. In 1998, millions of Roosevelt dimes were minted. However, certain specimens have surfaced with unique characteristics that defy expectations. These include errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, and even missing mint marks. Among these, one particular 1998 P dime has reached legendary status for its pristine condition and rarity, fetching a staggering $9.4 million at auction. So, how does a dime become worth $9.4 million? It all comes down to a perfect storm of factors. The coin in question was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS70, the highest possible grade, signifying a flawless specimen. In addition to its impeccable state, the coin was part of a high-profile auction that attracted elite collectors. The combination of rarity, condition, and demand led to its record-breaking sale. This sale cemented the 1998 P Roosevelt dime's place in numismatic history as one of the most valuable coins ever sold. Now that you know the potential value of a 1998 P Roosevelt dime, how can you determine if your dime is worth millions? Here's what to look for: condition. coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS68 or higher, are significantly more valuable. Errors: check for unique minting errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or missing details. Provenance: coins with a well-documented history or those from prestigious collections often fetch higher prices. Certification: have your coin graded and authenticated by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. The numismatic market is thriving, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare and unique coins. The 1998 P Roosevelt dime's $9.4 million sale has only fueled interest in this series. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the Roosevelt dime is a fascinating entry point into the world of rare coins. The story of the 1998 P Roosevelt dime reminds us that even the smallest objects can hold immense value. Who knows? That dime in your pocket or coin jar might be the next record-breaking treasure. So, keep your eyes peeled and your collection growing. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1998 P Roosevelt dime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories. And if you've got a coin you think is special, let us know in the comments below. Happy collecting! Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of modern coinage to uncover an incredible story about the 2005 P Roosevelt dime. Yes, a dime that some say is worth a jaw-dropping $9.5 million. Could you have a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Stick around to find out the history, the unique details, and why this little coin has made such big headlines. Let's start with a bit of history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. The dime's designed by John R. Sinek features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, while the reverse displays a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has been minted in billions of quantities, but not all dimes are created equal. Modern dimes, including the 2005 P Roosevelt dime, are made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. Yet, some unique versions have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. The 2005 P Roosevelt dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P Mint mark. Over 1.5 billion of these dimes were produced, making them common in circulation. So why is one particular coin valued at an astonishing $9.50 million? The answer lies in the rare errors and anomalies that make certain coins one of a kind. In the world of coin collecting, such errors can transform an everyday coin into a priceless treasure. Now, let's talk about the $9.5 million story. The buzz started when a 2005 P Roosevelt dime reportedly sold at auction for this staggering amount. While this specific claim remains a topic of debate among collectors, the rumor alone sparked immense interest in this coin. What could justify such a high value? The key lies in mint errors. Double dies, off-center strikes, and missing clad layers are some of the rare anomalies that drive up a coin's value. A 2005 P dime with an unprecedented and verified error, coupled with high collector demand, could indeed reach astronomical prices. So, what should you look for in your 2005 P Roosevelt dimes? Here are some key features that might make your coin valuable. Double die errors. Look for doubling in the inscriptions, such as Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. Off-center strikes. Check if the design is misaligned, leaving a blank crescent on one side of the coin. Missing clad layer. A missing outer layer exposes the copper core, giving the coin a unique appearance. Proof or special strike, though unlikely. Any unusual strike patterns or finishes could increase value significantly. While most 2005 P dimes in circulation are worth face value, those with significant errors or rare characteristics can fetch thousands, or even millions at auction. For example, a 1969 S Lincoln cent with a double die obverse sold for over $100,000. A 1975 No S Roosevelt dime, an ultra-rare proof error, sold for nearly $350,000. These examples show how error coins can captivate the collecting community and achieve record-breaking prices. If you're inspired to start hunting for rare coins, here are some tips. Inspect your change. Always check your pocket change for rare dates, mint marks, and errors. Invest in tools. A good magnifier and a coin reference guide are essential. Get coins graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and certify your coin's value. Join collector communities. Online forums and local coin clubs are great for networking and learning. Remember, the thrill of coin collecting isn't just about potential profits. It's about uncovering history and appreciating craftsmanship. Conclusion: could you have the next $1 million dime? So, could a 2005 P Roosevelt dime worth millions be hiding in your coin jar? While the odds are slim, the possibility keeps collectors excited. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is priceless. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you've found any interesting coins in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next find be a treasure!